A little chit-chat about things in general.
Clairvoyant observations of the chemical elements.
Ah. Galactic symbols from the 9th dimension. Gatekeeper time codes. You were talking about gatekeepers a while ago, weren't you?
Yes, yeah.
Did you get to a tipping point? Do you know the British Prime Minister?
No.
Nor do I, but I've seen him. I've seen pictures of him. Frightened me.
Horrible man.
Frightened me to death.
I can imagine.
Well, him and a bloke called Francois Mitterrand. I've got one of his missiles here. Well, apparently they're at a summit tomorrow.
They're going to sum it up, are they?
They're going to sum it up, and you know what they're going to sum up? What they perpetrated.
How they can cause more problems for everyone.
Create an enemy so we can save you from it. Yeah, they're going to have a discussion about terrorism.
Ah, well, yeah.
Which is absolutely hilarious, isn't it? Because
you know what that's about. Terrorists are coming, and we're going to let them, like you said over in France, we're going to let them come in through the Channel Tunnel if you leave Europe. We're threatening you. If you leave Europe, we're going to send everyone over to you. Well, we'll just break the bleeding tunnel up.
Lots of fear, lots of fear. Lots of fear.
We won't have to let them in then, actually, because we're not part of the EU. Not that we've ever really been part of the EU. We've always been anti-Europe because we realised deep down it was all just a way of one world government, one world power.
Aren't they anti-human?
One world bank, one world police, one world army, which is what they're aiming for in the UK anyway.
Well, if we had a proper one world, then we'd all unite against these crooks, wouldn't we?
We are doing.
It's like VAT. It's value-added theft.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're going to have a summit tomorrow to discuss terrorism.
Where's that?
I think it's in Paris, actually.
Ah.
Terrorist capital of the world.
Better watch, there's no terrorist attack.
You better watch that IS aren't there tomorrow. Oh, no, hold on.
Ian Smith.
Yeah. Oh, that mass murderer.
He's killed more than ISIS, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's most definitely. And, yeah, but what people don't realise is that Francois Hollande actually set up the Batman clan murders.
Well, they all did. It's coming out. I mean, it's so obvious for anyone that does the slightest bit of investigation into anything that goes off now. In fact, it was one of the MPs, I think, said, or former MPs when they were leaving, said, nothing ever happens by accident. If it happens, it was meant to happen.
Anyway, I wonder what will come out of that.
What, the terrorist planning?
Yeah, so, as you know, they work for weapons of mass destruction manufacturers.
Well, was it last week or this week that they did that major terrorist planning thing in London? Major terror...
it was like an exercise,
yeah, that's it, yeah. Biggest one ever. So that tells you what they got planned. But keep on your toes.
Oh,
terror
dear.
coming your way.
When will someone stop manufacturing these weapons? It'll ruin it for all of them, won't it?
The best way to stop manufacturing these weapons would have been to have Cameron's mum made unchildbearing, and the dad have his ghoulies cut off. That would have stopped one of the biggest weapons on the planet.
Sterilisation?
Yes, it's their stuff that they were using, but we can turn it back on them. In fact, once this is all sorted, all those that have been very naughty need to be sterilised. Every single one of them.
So you're telling me that Cameron and his cronies, a little bit like the bloody anthill. Mob, aren't they? Have you ever seen Wacky Races?
Yeah.
The anthill mob, they're in a big sedan, saloon car, an old style one.
And they've all got their own character. There's 7 of them, isn't there?
Oh yeah, like the bloody the dwarfs, the anthill mob. Oh, that reminds me of something. A bit like your local dictatorship, isn't it? The anthill mob.
Yeah.
And what are they? They're mafia.
Mafia.
Bunch of gangsters. Are gangsters running this country and
Oh,
your country?
definitely.
And your local area as well, and telling you what to do? Can you? Are you being told what to do?
Should you be told what to do?
Isn't
Are you that daft that you need telling what to do? Or have you woken up and realised that actually I can make my own decisions and you lot can go do one?
Well, the central mine controllers in London have actually come up with something that they're going to bring into force. I don't know whether it's some kind of law or whatever.
Yeah, this is interesting. Pay attention now,
Right.
all you naughties out there.
Yeah, anybody that's been saying bad things about us, you can say what you like, we don't really care. We're just trying to get a message, and our message is of unity, that we should all unite and just have a happier life. But unfortunately, they call themselves not by their real names,
Oh.
but you don't really have to have a name. There's no law which says you must have one anyway. Who
What
cares
you're
about
saying is they
names?
actually make up a fake name.
They make up a fake name
so
to
that you don't know
hide,
who it is.
so they can hide behind the keyboard.
Because of that much of a hero, they're too scared to show themselves.
They're so fantastic and brilliant at what they do that they don't want to show their faces or give their given names. And anyway, if you've registered on a site called Quite Loose, you know that you can't use like a Tor browser, security browser.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to enter your proper details into it.
Well, you don't have to enter your proper details.
But at least your email and stuff. Anyway, the government, the mine controllers in central London, are going to bring in a new law which says the internet service providers has got to provide them with all your details, and they're going to reveal the true identities of all the trolls.
Oh, really?
That would be fun, won't it?
Well, that'll be the anonymity gone, won't it?
Unless we do it first, right? But there's a few court cases going through at the moment with some trolls, and we can't talk about it until it's finished. And afterwards, we're going to reveal quite a lot of names and, just the streets and roads that they live on. Actually, you should find that very amusing. Because if it was your name and the street you lived on, you'd go. So expect a few along the way.
Yes. Is
there anything else?
Probably best not to say too much about that, because that's going to be interesting.
It's going to be most amusing to see the faces when they all get exposed. Really. Oh, you lovely, lovely, beautiful trolls. Mwah! We love you.
Debt Free TV, in association with GetOutOfDebtFree.org.